boom, I tested celebrity-owned restaurants. I'm pretty sure they're all dog shit. Whenever it's just money making, man. Just like if you're a celebrity, yeah, and you got money, why don't you like Loki just help people who need food? You know what I mean? Instead of opening these bullshit 5-star restaurants where you wear a shirt and tie to go in, like you're going for a fucking business interview. You go in, you have to show an ID, and they serve you 4 potato chips, and they put just truffle on it. They serve you 4 potato chips with truffle, and they serve you like what's it called, caviar, whatever that shit is, and some fucking like quail eggs. So what the fuck?
Today I am testing celebrity restaurants. Now, if you can't already tell, I am here in Miami, one of the hottest places to be if you're a celebrity. So let's go try and see if any of these guys are better than whatever the hell we had in London. I've transported myself to the city of Miami, and I can't quite believe that we are getting US celebrity restaurants before GTA 6. All right, so we're here, and this is our first place we're stopping off, Miami Grill. This is none other than Mr. Worldwide. It's bloody Pitbull's gaff. I can't believe it. Anyways, I don't know about you, but the outside, I'm not that optimistic. Let's see what Pitbull can cook up.
Mr. Worldwide, it's time to set it off. Let's ride.
Look, we've arrived here. This is Pitbull's gaff. Now, it used to be called, I think it was called like Miami Subs, or something like that, and it's rebranded. Pitbull jumped in, invested, and now they've called it Miami Grill. The menu's a bit all over the place. Like, there's no like set cuisine. It's just a bit of everything. But the one thing you are supposed to get here is a Philly cheesesteak. It was only like $7. That's pretty amazing.
Fair. That I take that back. In this particular occasion, $7. That's good affordable munch. You know, so fairs. Shout out to Pitbull.
G film behind the camera, he just got a chicken sandwich for $10. Dude, you crazy right now? $10. The vibe inside, it's clean. I feel like I'm getting an authentic Miami experience here. Except for the fact that they do genuinely sell every cuisine under the sun. I've seen a lava cake behind you, burger that looks like something out of Burger King, the cheesesteak. I'm excited to have a cheesesteak in the UK. There's no such thing as a cheesesteak. You don't get that in the UK. Amazing. Thank you very much. This right here is the Philly cheesesteak. I don't know if I've ever had one before, but cheese, onions, I think it looks good. I mean, I'm sure it's no Wagyu steak, but okay. Come here.
The chips look good. The chips look really good.
It's hot. So hot, man. Man, this is actually really nice. The next thing I wanted to try was the chicken burger. Get a look at this. Here we are. Pretty standard. Wow, this is really good.
What are you rating it?
If you want me to give a food rating right now, I can't believe I'm going to say this. It's like an 8. I'm genuinely really impressed. For the amount of money, what I had in mind, you know, at the end of the day, this is pretty much a fast food place. The quality of food is class. The chips are crispy, unreal. This, good. I'm so surprised that when you see the outside and even the inside, it looks a bit dog lore. You know, let's not fuck around. It looks a bit shit in here. Pitbull's come in, invested his money and said, let me sort this fucking shit out. And it is actually well impressive. So Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Cuisine, Mr. Good fucking Scran, he's up right now. Considering this is the first place we've come to, this is setting the standard for Miami all the way up here already. I'm well impressed. All right, there it is. Pitbull, I can't lie, has pulled off a masterclass. They even gave us a couple of free cookies on the way out. Now, that might be because they saw the camera. I don't know. Either way, I was well impressed with that. So, as you guys know, I give an 8 for the food. Genuinely was so impressed.
Yeah.
And the next thing is the service.
I don't want.
That lady, whoever that is, please give her a raise, whatever. She was
No.
so lovely. I'm giving that a 9.5 service. Finally, the price. I don't know what to say. Like, it was pretty cheap. Like, it's probably like an 8.5 out of 10. 9? Wait, I can't believe this. This might be the highest rated thing that we've done with these celebrity ones. How is Pitbull winning like this? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna head on to the next one. Let's get after it. Come on, Miami.
Now, it was almost impossible to ignore the fact that you guys hated my scoring system on the last video I did like this. So instead, today, we're gonna add everything up so it's out of 30. Scores on the doors for Miami Grill. Food, 8 out of 10. Service, 9.5 out of 10. And the price, 9 out of 10. Giving us a grand total of 26.5 out of 30. I hope you guys are happy.
You guys want a clue for the next spot? There you go. The next place I'm stopping at is actually our good friend DJ Khaled. Now, he has given his attempt at a restaurant and he's called it The Licking. Bit of an interesting name, that. I'm hoping that right now you can hear some music and then like this, you're not going to hear any more music. I've turned it off with my mind. I'm ready. Let's see what DJ Khaled. I'll be honest with you, he kind of fell off the face of the earth the last few years, but who knows? Maybe this food's going to bring him back.
Nah, he's funny, man. He's funny.
There's so many different things on here. There's lobster, shrimp. I've never seen cuisine like this. What's conch? Conch. She called it conch. Can I get some fried conch? So I'm gonna Google that right now and see what I've just ordered. So it is a deep fried fish from the Bahamas. Right. This is, on the menu, it's called the famous mystery drink. Now tell me this doesn't look like it's gonna give you cancer. There's no way this gets sold in the UK. Oh, it's actually pretty banging, I won't lie. Is it alcoholic? I don't know. Damn, it could be. It could be. Let me tell you one thing it does have. It has everything, every toxic ingredient in the world is in here. This is what it looks like before. And then the moment you actually stick it in, it looks like a bag of shit. I'll be honest with you, the rating of this thing, I'm giving this a 7.5. It's actually pretty good. Ah, wonderful. Thank you. Oh, wow. Look at this thing. Everything is fried. I told you, the American, look, it is supposed to be a fucking appetizer. Look at the size of me, man. I've got no chance. By the way, this is hot. The reviews online of this.
Bro, everything is bigger in America. Even the bunda, which is massive. It's like, I don't know if you like sussed out a couple of the women walking behind there, but
Place are dog water, but it kind of looks good. Here we go. Not banging. It actually is banging, yeah.
of course it is. It's America.
So far, so good. I don't know what sauce this is, but it's fucking unreal. The food is hot. The fried stuff is actually crispy and fresh. Man, this is good. I don't know what the reviews were on about online. Here we go.
They're just
The chicken's
hating,
a bit
man.
dry, but the actual like fried bit is really good. Let me try this sauce. Oh, too oily. That is.
Yeah, we got Lil Tecca. That's fucking Lil Tecca.
Let me try this sauce. Oh,
That's Lil Tecca, man.
too oily. That is just all oil. Let me try some more of the conch. 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 That's what they call it, bro. Fried conch. What's mental is the fact this wasn't considered like a meal. This is like one of the many things you're supposed to get. My brain doesn't comprehend American portions. Alright, cool. It's time to do the ratings. We got food. I'm giving it a 7.5. It was good. Service, I'll give it a 9. Everybody here was lovely and was checking up on us. Great people, but I feel like in the US, that's pretty normal. And for the price, it cost me $93. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't really know US pricing too well. I know London inside out. But for me, I'll give it a 6.
Wait,
I feel
how
a little
much?
bit inside out. Great people, but I feel like in the US, that's pretty normal. And for the price, it cost me $93.
Oh, that's not a good price, bruv. That's a lot of money.
Fried chicken, it's no wonder there's an obesity problem here, bro. I feel it already. My belly's hurting.
Alright, so that was DJ Khaled's spot, and I'll be honest with you, it was actually okay. Like, it didn't blow me away. The food wasn't amazing. The people were lovely there, though. Everyone was super friendly. The vibes were good. The music they were playing, which I had to AI out. Sorry about that, guys. No complaints. Pretty decent. Would I go back? Probably not. Good vibe, though. DJ Khaled's The Licking. I'm giving the food 7.5 out of 10. The service, 9 out of 10. And the price, 6 out of 10. Giving us a total score of 22.5 out of 30.
So I know there's quite a few people watching that are looking to start up a business and maybe don't have loads of money. They're wondering, is it just the X offers complete?
We've turned up here at the Swan, Pharrell's restaurant, and they wouldn't let us film the front for whatever reason, so let's head inside.
Alright, so this place, it's not ridiculously expensive. I have no idea what type of cuisine this is. This is like all European cuisine just smashed into one. I would say of all the celebrity restaurants' interiors and design, this by far feels the best, or the most premium at least. This is true like Miami living, but my wallet's gonna pay the price, I know it. What's interesting is it's not very very busy at the moment, but I have a feeling it's gonna start getting busy soon. It is 8 p.m. though, and you would have thought this is like prime time, so maybe it's just a bit quiet. I think everybody with half a brain cell has decided to sit inside. Yeah, I'd like a refreshing cocktail, just anything that is refreshing. One thing I notice about these American places, they always have music on. Well, I haven't been into a place where there hasn't been music playing, and that just elevates the vibe. You know what, if I was Pharrell though, I'd just have my own tunes on repeat. And I'm happy. Oh, right, that's on for the 10th time. This right here, I would argue that's half a cocktail. Or is that just bougie portions, you know? You got to give me a bit more juice than that. Fucking hell. Oh. That's that American syrup, man. They do not mess around. Everything is like 10x. It makes no wonder Americans come to the UK and go, "There's no fucking flavor. I can't taste any of these." Because here it's like, it's you in the jaw. Better out that or the mystery drink. I prefer the mystery drink to this, mate. This is spinning me. Thank you very much, mate. In what world is this a star? Is it small enough to be like a star?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, America, bro, what is going on? In what world is this a star? Don't get me wrong, this looks unbelievable. It looks so good. But fuck me. Like, this is a main course that I wouldn't be able to finish. Here we go. Let me tuck into my starter. Like, what is this, man? Oh. No, there is nothing healthy about this salad. This is packed. Oh, man, that's taking my eyeballs out, that is. I don't know how to explain it, but everything is just so strong. Like, the flavors are so strong. And I don't know if it's a good thing or it's just overkill, but it's all starting to add up as to why Americans say when they come to the UK or they go to Europe, the food is bland. Because here, everything is on steroids. Even when I ordered the salad, she goes, "Do you want any protein with that?" Like, could you imagine that being asked back at home or anywhere in Europe? Do you want protein with that? The portion sizes, I can't wrap my head around it, man. I know I'm a Sun guy. I understand I need to eat more, but this is a different beast, man. If you're from the US, please let me know in the comments. Are you not actually finishing something like this as a starter? It seems mental. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Medium salmon. Oh, boil them. It has just come with like a bunch of crispy leaves. Literally just crispy sprouts. The salmon's lovely though. To anybody that's had black cod, it's literally the exact same, but instead of cod, it's salmon. So far, I can't help but feel a little bit let down. And it's not bad food. It's not fucking meat burger. It's fucking disgusting, right? Let me tell you that. That was an experience. But it's just for the vibe that we got in, being told we can't film the entrance, and just the vibe I got, I thought I was in for like a special meal, and I've not quite had that yet. I feel like it's never fair just to judge a place on one meal, so I'm gonna have a bit of the chicken that cameraman G film ordered. One bite only. It's okay. It's okay. Why am I writing home about it? Probably not. Pharrell, look, I think you've done a good job here. You've got a beautiful restaurant with good food. Is it a bit overpriced? Definitely. Are the people lovely? Definitely. Is the security guy a bit of a bellend for not letting us film the entrance? Kind of, but I get it. It's supposed to be bougie. That's fine. I'm left a little bit underwhelmed. Time to the bill, time to see the damage, see how much my money Pharrell's taking off me. Thank you very much, appreciate that. This is what's insane about the US, right? So the actual meal costs $224. They then have an 18% service charge, and then they have the tax. So the total is not $224, it's $283. Now, you would assume, right, okay, they've charged you 18% service
They charge all of this and then you got a tip as well.
charge.
It's bullshit.
That is the tip. No, in the US, they have a culture of tipping. Now, I despise the tipping culture here, and the tip is usually pretty generous. I just think that I completely get why people complain about the tipping culture in the US, but I do not rate people that don't tip. Let's get out of here. All right, so that was a decent meal. Quite expensive, it has to be said. Not bad food, just I don't know why. Just because of like look where we are. There's all these high-end shops everywhere. I just thought the food might replicate that. Right, let's talk food. I'm giving the food 6.5. Kind of brutal. Service 9.5. Everyone there was lovely. The vibes were tremendous, and even the inside. The interior. I'm giving a 9 as well. Unreal, really good. Yeah, overall, a strong performance. I just kind of wish the food was a little bit better, but maybe I'm still getting used to the US way of things.
Pharrell's gaff, The Swan. Now, the food, 6.5 out of 10. The service, 9.5 out of 10. And embarrassingly, in this video, for some reason, I decided to give a rating on interior, which just wasn't one of the categories. So ignore that. Price, 5.5 out of 10, giving us a total of 21.5 out of 30.
So this is it. Oprah, you have been selected. This is your healthy, true food kitchen, and it's time to see if it's actually any good. So we're here, Oprah Winfrey. Ultimately, it's supposed to be healthy. So So I'm excited to try something just a little bit more healthy that'll feel a little bit nicer in the stomach. Again, they got music playing, but of course to avoid any sort of copyright. Why is it not working? There it is. I got it. Got rid of it just like that. So the whole concept around this is it's supposed to be healthy for you, hormone-free, future-forward farming. It's like one of them sustainable gas. And whenever I think of that, I think of Neat Burger. And we all saw how that went last time. It's fucking disgusting. Like, look at this. This is just kind of funny. Like, it's not grilled salmon. It's grilled sustainable salmon. Like, okay, Oprah actually has a house in Miami. So not only does she have a restaurant, but she also has a house here. Big up to the Uber driver that gave me that little nugget of info that I can share with you because it's just so important that we all know this stuff, I have to admit, the inside of this gaff feels nice, feels premium, it's clean. It feels like they're pumping like a special type of oxygen in here. Everything just feels a bit crispy. My expectations are high, which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. Sometimes what happens is a lot of these like super clean, like healthy food spots end up just being quite bland and boring, but I feel like in the US, they just won't let that happen. Thank you very much, appreciate it. I ordered the chicken wrap. So here we go. So it comes in what looks to be like a healthy wrap, You know what? I'm really trying to keep in mind that it's supposed to be healthy. And so it's easy to go, they don't taste so good. Like, the flavors are okay. It is a little bit bland. I would have used a different wrap, though. Okay. He's trying to butter me up to give it a good review here. You know what? This feels just like a slightly better version of Pret. That's what this wrap tastes like.
And a way more expensive version.
Certainly more expensive version than Pret, yeah. Let's try a burger. Now, there is a lot. You can tell the bun is like one of them wholemeal buns. There's a lot of just stuff in this. It's okay. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, it's okay. If I was looking for a healthy burger, if that's even a thing, then I don't mind this. But it's not lighting my world of light. That's all good, thank you. Yeah, cheers. Look, you can't try finesse me. Don't come over here and try and get the reviews. All right, so for the food rating, I'm gonna give this a 6. And that might seem a little bit harsh, but it's just that this wasn't anything revolutionary. Yeah, I get it, it's healthy, and naturally that means it's not gonna be quite as tasty as maybe something unhealthy. But it doesn't mean it has to be bland. And I kind of felt like it was a bit bland, and the chicken wrap bread that they used on it was just really dry. And so, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a 6. Sorry, Oprah. All right, so I gave the food a 6. I feel slightly harsh doing that, but I'm gonna stick to my guns. For the service, mate, I'm not gonna lie. It is continuously impressed me. The US is different. It's getting a 9. And then price, again, I'm gonna have to give it a 6. Look, it was a good place. Would I go back there? Probably not. But the people there were lovely, as they are everywhere in the US.
Oprah Winfrey's True Food Kitchen. The food, 6 out of 10. Service, 9 out of 10. And the price, 6 out of 10. Total score of 21 out of 30.
Gordon Ramsay. He's something new.
The red team and the blue team are all lined up. Please enjoy.
All right, guess time to find out.
You guys have what's the game against me?
Oh, well, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. All right, well, that's always a nice start, being reminded of. Oh, well, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. All right, well, that's always a nice start, being reminded of the Euro final. Not off to a great start, but that's okay. So the main thing Gordon Ramsay is known for, well, one of the things is the beef Wellington. So I've come here to Hell's Kitchen to try this out. I'm not too sure if this is just going to be a bit of a gimmick place. I'm really hoping it's not. We'll see if the food's actually any good, yeah. Hi there. Oh, wonderful, thanks. You can always tell the difference between draft Coke and bottled Coke. This is draft Coke, but I would argue when you're thirsty, a draft Coke tastes better. I'll be honest with you. The interior is pretty sick, especially if you're a fan of the show. They've got like a red side and a blue side, sort of splitting up the place. Now, there are reviews for this place. They aren't necessarily bad, but they're also not amazing either. They're pretty average. I'm not expecting anything mind-blowing, but I certainly hope that the price isn't way off because you're at Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, you know? Perfect. Oh, it looks amazing. Thank you very much. Oh, wow, this looks like a business. Look at this. The plate's warm. That's another thing. Restaurants that don't have warm plates is a red flag. How you put in hot food on a cold plate? This is actually really good. I'd say the Wellington or the pastry around it maybe could be a little less soggy, but overall this is a good munch. Hard to criticize this. I am pleasantly surprised / impressed. If there's one thing that I've learned from being out here in the US, is that as awful as the tip system might be, it sure does breed some good service, because everyone has been so lovely. I haven't had a single bad thing to say, and every time it's just been impressive. I am absolutely hoovering this up. Polish that off. The beef Wellington was good. It wasn't out of this world, and I certainly don't think I would necessarily call it like a, oh mate, if you're gonna have a beef Wellington, you've got to come to Hell's Kitchen for it. But it's good, and it's nice, and it's not a disappointment, and that's the main thing. All right, in terms of the price, $84, it's not cheap, that's for sure. And they did give us the drinks on the house. So that might, you know, sometimes we get special treatment because of the camera, but overall, good experience. And if you're a fan of the show, it's worth coming to check out. Other than that, if you're a bit of a foodie, you could probably give this one a miss. Oh, look at it, it's pretty banging to be fair. Fucking boily. Keep your food warm. This is why the plates were hot.
All right, that one was good. Let me give my final ratings on that one. So I'm gonna give the food a 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, good service. I'm gonna give it a 9 again. Shout out to Eden, I believe his name was. Eden. He was a legend. Then last but not least was the price, and it was quite expensive. I'm gonna have to give the price a 6. A 6, I think. Look, to cap it all off, this place, America, they just seem to do it differently. I'll be honest with you, the service, I haven't had one bad interaction. No one even gave me a single bad look. The service was a clear winner over here in the US. The actual food, I have to say, they just seem to do it bigger and better over here as well. There's definitely a few places. James Blunt, that pub is still up there, top gaff. And then finally, the price. I'm probably gonna have to give to the UK because there's some serious bump here.
Big Bad Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. The food, I'm gonna give a 7.5 out of 10. The service, 9 out of 10. And the price, 6 out of 10. A total score of 22.5 out of 30. So here's your final leaderboard for the US celebrity restaurants. Top in the chart is, of course, the amazing Miami Grill. I'll be honest with you, I am just as surprised as you guys are that Pitbull's restaurant is at the top of this list, but it was honestly class. And in last place, I have to admit, it wasn't actually that bad, was Oprah Winfrey's True Food Kitchen with a score of 21. Sorry, Oprah.
See, that's what happens, man. You try to be nice, you try to help people out, and then you try to have good food, healthy food. Is that Carlo Ancelotti? When the fuck did he do a podcast? Ah,